Everyone, today I'll be reviewing Netflix movie Outlaw King starring Chris Pine, Florence Pugh, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and this movie is directed by Oscar-nominated director David Mackenzie, who also he got nominated for Oscar because of his movie Hell or High Water, which is an amazing movie. I absolutely love that movie. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's really good. What do I think about this movie? I thought this movie was really good. It's so sad at a time and so heart touching, and I cried a couple of times. I felt so sad for this Scottish people, and story here I understand it's based on a true story, so I don't know how much truth to this movie, but I thought it was really good the way this movie was made. Especially Robert the Bruce played by Chris Pine. I thought he did really amazing job in this movie. And his relationship with his brothers were really, I really liked it the way it's shown here. Also the when he kind of get elected for the king, but he didn't have any ally. And when he goes to find ally with other other king, I thought that part of this movie was quite good. I really enjoyed those parts for this movie. Also, I really like all the battle scene. Felt quite realistic, new ideas, and the way it's shot, it was really good. I really liked it. I also liked Florence Pugh performance in this movie and her relationship with Chris Pine. I really liked that love story shown here in this movie. I just wish it was more in this movie. It was quite less, I felt. I also love Aaron Taylor Johnson in this movie. His character was so interesting, so charismatic, and so weird at a time, and he did so good job. Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's so talented actor. I see everybody loved him in this movie. I did too, but he's always good at all of his movie. He was amazing in Nocturnal Animal. This guy is really talented. I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's doing more movies because he's such a talent, and I didn't know he's an English actor. I suppose when I was watching this movie, when he first showed up, I didn't even recognize him. It was Aaron Taylor Johnson. It just testament to how good actor he is. He was totally lost in this character, and then after I finished watching this movie, when I googled it, I saw it's Aaron Taylor Johnson, and I was like, I didn't even know he was an English actor. I always thought he was American, but he's not. But he's really good. He's so talented. I really like all the acting in this movie were really good. But I also liked is the location in this movie. I heard this, all the location, they are all shot in Scotland. All location were really amazing. Really helped the movie a lot. David Mackenzie, he's such a talented director. I thought he did really good. I thought he did his best in this movie. But some of his decisions sometime in this movie was quite I wish personally he didn't did that way. But it's not a perfect, but some of his decision. But overall, this movie is the way he shot and the story he told here. I thought it was quite heart touching and sad at a time, and it's quite enjoyable. It's better than what I thought, honestly. I'm gonna be honest here. I really thought this movie was too long for me. That's why I didn't watch it. I always had planned to watch this movie because it's starring Chris Pine. But I just didn't have time. But finally I watched it, and I'm really shocked on how good this movie was. Even though it's a little long still, I suppose it's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. But it needed to be this long to tell this epic story about Robert the Bruce, how he became king. And although this movie felt long, but some of the scenes were quite slow. But some of the scenes were quite first act. You are like, oh, it's going way too fast. Then I hope, especially the last act, it was too quick. I was like, what is happening? Why it's too quick? Because the first two act is so slow. You want the last act to be slow as well. But I understand this movie originally was even longer. And this movie debuted in TIFF Film Festival and got really bad review from the critic. They didn't like this movie is too long. So David Mackenzie, he went back and re-edited this movie to 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I think that's why the last act, maybe some of the scene got cut off in the editing room, I think. Or I might be wrong. Oh, I think the last act was little too fast. Still, I really enjoyed the barrel, the way it was done, especially the last dialogue. He said that like he knows the land there in Scotland. I thought that dialogue was quite touching, and I really like this movie. So I definitely recommend you guys, if you haven't seen it, check it out and let me know in the comment what you thought about this movie. And thank you so much for watching this review. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to check out my other review, and please take care.